What is going on, people of YouTube? My name is Kurtyoy, and happy Christmas. Hope you celebrated it well, and I hope you've gone to Boxing Day and got everything right as far as results go. I know as I'm recording this, still need the Arsenal game to play, but there's a big but. I'm doing that because one, I'm gonna get this review out as soon as I record this. I'm trying my absolute hardest to. Another thing I want to try and do is get the preview out, so it comes out on the midnight of Saturday, so you have a day and a half again. So that's the reason why I'm doing it before the Arsenal match. Also, predictions wise, I've got every single result right on my accumulator. I think my accumulator on Bet365, I could have won about £1,000 if I'd done it like £1 accumulator, but I did it, I think it was a 12 folds 5-way, well, whatever it says, like 12 bets, but whatever it is. And if I get the Arsenal right, if Arsenal win, I get 72 quid from 18, I think, or 6. No, it's 16 or 18. So that's good. But anyway, welcome to the Fantasy Premier League Tips and Tricks Game Week 18 review. It's becoming very, very hectic. Not much I can say about that. Aside from the fact I got another thing right, choosing Ivanovic as my captain is again proved worthy. I was going to review everything. Tim Krul wasn't back on the 26th, and it says he's still back or should be back on 26th. So that's a problem. But hopefully he'll be back for the next game, which is 2 days' time. I didn't see anything about him not being back, so I'm not too sure. Klein, Coleman, Ivanovic. Poor, really. I don't think Everton had that good of a game against Stoke. I think Southampton shouldn't have let Palace back in. But Chelsea were good against West Ham. They had a few chances though, West Ham. Credit to them, but Chelsea was strong at the back, and I was tempting to put John Terry at the back, and I think he might be in the dream team. Do I have him in the dream team? That's probably messed up my mic volume. Yeah, 12 points. But, you know, things happen. Why are they in there? They might have scored then. So he scored, and that means Alderweireld scored. Yeah. Defence is the way forward, and that means Leo Mane scored, and Ward-Prowse must have assisted too. I am good at maths. And the best thing is, it wasn't even pre-planned to make myself look smart. I just do it. So, anyways, the defence pretty meh. Got Ivan Ivanovic, which is top quality. Chadley, again, got his usual assist per game. Sigurdsson was back into form, and he got 8. And I was right to choose Fabregas, not as my captain, but as my vice, or just anything but the captain. And also Costa surprisingly scored. It was a good goal. I was watching that when my parents around, and also grandparents around, and also he got an assist. Wouldn't be surprised to see him take home the captain's armband. That would be straight tie between him and John Terry in my eyes. Boney, I didn't really do much, and Austin, yet to play. I don't think he'll do much. 2 points, leaves us on 45, plus any bonus points we'll get. If we're going to get any bonus points, it'll be from Sigurdsson, maybe from Costa, and for Ivanovic as well. That's pretty much it. And I'll move on to transfers. I haven't checked to see whether I've got 2 transfers. I'm hoping I have. And this white screen, I have. They do carry over. So, for my keeper, it's a tight one, because I've been going through my mind, and I've had quite a few ideas for transfers as far as my team, because I want to get Hazard or Sanchez in, because Hazard is really starting to pick up form, and he's really starting to become a good player. Look at that. I say, if you exclude the 3 points, he's had 2 points and 1 3-point in the last 10 games, which is insane. And also Alexis Sanchez, well, I may as well just put Arsenal in my team, to be honest. Although he's not as consistent as Hazard. He had a couple of good games there, which is really good for him. But yeah, I wanted to move to someone else, because with my plan of maybe moving Di Maria out to get Aguero in, I'm losing that power in midfield, and I've only got one really power player in the midfield. So I have been looking, I have been thinking a lot of the time. The goalkeeper is a big problem, because I'm losing 2 points a week on them, but it's something that I'm sticking with. I have 2 free transfers though, so for this week I'm going to look at, I think, is Kupovic still playing? No, he's not. Bollocks. That's not good. I'm thinking maybe Alnwick back for putting Alnwick in for Elliot as one of my transfers, because I know Alnwick will play, and then when I get the chance, Elliot can go back in because Krul will be fit. But I'm not sure if Krul will be fit for the 28th. So that's one thing. That's one transfer out of the way as well. The other one I've been looking at, I know he's only 4.2 million because he's not playing anymore, I suppose. Not surprisingly, to be honest, not surprisingly. But looking at the defenders, there's not much I can change, to be honest. Klein is 5.9, Bertrand is 5.7. If I get rid of that, I believe only at 5.7. Yeah, so thinking Bertrand in wouldn't be a good idea. We could have done with him this season or this week though. But you know, what can you do? They're very, very close. Very, very close. I was debating whether to try and get Baines in, but I realised I haven't got the money to. And aside from that, there's not much I can do defending wise. I don't want to bring John Terry in now because I feel like Southampton away, Tottenham away, Newcastle at home. He's a sturdy defender, but it's tough because I like Ivanovic, and the only reason he's come up so close to Ivanovic recently is because he's got those 3 games. Did he score in Hull one as well? I got an assist. No, clean sheet. Sorry, clean sheet. No, but he's the only reason come up because he's got 15 and 12. Take them away for maybe just like a 2 or a 6, and you've got lost 10 points, I'd say, at least, which makes John Terry on much lower, probably down here somewhere by Fonte and Cahill. So as far as defenders go, there's not really much I can change. Moving on to midfield, that's where I want to change the most, because I've got Sanchez in there and I've got Hazard in there. They're 2 big players. Aside from that, there's not really much I want to change because I've got Chadley in my team, I've got Downing in my team, I've got Fabregas in my team, I've got Sigurdsson in my team, and Di Maria, who's still there in my team. And the reason I say I want to get rid of him is because I've been playing very well on the attack with the players they've got, with Mata, Rooney, Van Persie, Falcao, with Carrick playing the balls through. The other one is Marouane Fellaini, who's really picked up recently. And one, I don't see space in. Oh, also Valencia and Young have done very well together. But I don't see space for Di Maria in Man United's team. I just don't see the fact that he'll come in and really make a difference. It's something they've been missing. He'll add to the team, there's no doubt about that. But it's not as if he'll come in and it will change the way they're playing. Not as if they're drawing, losing, and he'll come in and start winning because he's the only reason they were winning before. They're winning now. They're on a great run of form, and the table says it all. You know, although they are 10 points behind, they are in form. No doubt about it. And the one thing that you could say is that they're not playing against the top teams. Well, considering last season, I think they got points maybe draw against Chelsea and then a win and a draw against Arsenal. And you look at it this season, they got demolished by City last season. This season, going down to 10 men this morning against them, they've only lost 1-0. That is insane to think about if you thought about it last year. Another one is they really battled Chelsea and got a draw in that one, so another thing to think about. So, United are playing very well, very good football, and I think Chelsea and City, they drop a few points. I think if Manchester United come up against them at home, I think especially City and Chelsea away, I think they can pick up possibly 3 points there, because they're a much improved side, and I think the one thing they need to do is they don't really need much in the January transfer period. They just need a defender with experience, whether that's a wide back, whether that's a full back, whether that is someone sitting in front of the defence, because they're missing that Vidic, that Ferdinand, that Everard, who's got the experience when someone like Paddy McNair or Blackett plays, to keep them in line, because they're great defenders. You know, they're into the Manchester United's first team in 18, 19, coming up through the youth system. But to be quite honest, they need that Vidic behind them, because if I was a centre back, if I was like a centre back playing through the Manchester United youth system, suddenly I'm thrown into my first team, my first team. I'm looking across, and I'm not. It's no disrespect to the defenders they've got, but I'm looking across. I've got Valencia one side, I've got Young the other, I've got Carrick, and I've got Phil Jones or Johnny Evans. It's not a defence you look at and think, oh, if I make a mistake, they can cover, because you might think they might be doing the same thing, read the ball wrong. But if you've got someone, you look across, you've got Vidic one side, Ferdinand the other, you also got Evra one side, and let's say, for example, if you're playing like that, you've got Valencia the other side, who is a very hard worker. He's the one in the defence that I would keep my eye out the most. But you look across them, especially Vidic, Ferdinand, Evra, you look across and you think, if I make a mistake, they'll be there. And they'll be one to sort of pat me on the back, tell me what I need to do, and they've got the experience and the sort of the fatherly sort of presence, I'd call it. Not well, they wouldn't call it in football, but it's what I like to call it. And that's something that United need. If they get that, they'll be an incredibly hard team to beat. And that's all they need, because the attack, they're scoring goals for fun each week. Could get much more if they put them on target. I saw today Falcao, he could have had a hat-trick. He missed the ball 3 times, I think. But he did play well though, Falcao. And I didn't mean to go on to Arsenal. I'm really waffling, I've just seen the time, I'm on 10 minutes. But onto the attackers. Not really much I want to change there, so I'm going to keep one of my free transfers. My only transfer will be Alnwick in for Elliott, for the simple fact that I want to know that if Cole does get injured again, just say Elliott is there, or Elliott's not there, sorry, Alnwick is there for me to get him, and I will leave Prawl there because it will automatically change anyway. And it's not many points, but you know what I mean, it is just, I couldn't really care. It's points, you know. Points is something you desperately need. But I'd like to thank you guys for watching. If you've liked this video, leave a like. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Subscribe if you feel like I'm worthy, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.
Well, you know what you should be doing. You should be You know what? I'm keeping this one. You should be subscribing to Kurtyoy because he's a legend, and this took 2 takes, and I still got it wrong.